Alright, audio sync. So I'm holding up my hands. Open. One, two, three. And let's see, how many frames are we getting here? I'm going to just wave my arm back and forth. This is literally like 2 or 3 frames a second. It's barely anything. I'm probably going to put this in the video. This is the first thing I recorded, but this is just me getting audio synced so I can start recording and match this up in post afterwards. This video is being recorded on an actual Game Boy camera, like real hardware, all the way through. Sometimes you'll see online like, oh, this video is recorded with a Game Boy camera, but it's people making filters that are used in like Adobe After Effects or other video editing software, effects software to process your video and make it look like it's coming from a Game Boy camera. This is not that. This is being recorded directly from an actual Game Boy camera. It's a green one. They made them in a bunch of different colors. Sitting right here, plugged into a Super Game Boy, plugged into my Super Nintendo. And I'm pointing at this right now, and you can't see it because it's what's filming me. But I got my Super Nintendo sitting on a table right in front of me. And then I have some pretty decent equipment here to get as good as possible of an image out of it. I got my HD Retrovision component cables running into a RetroTink 5X that's processing the image with optimal sampling, so you get really, really sharp pixels. It's gonna look, it's as close to a direct capture as you could possibly get from this thing, basically. Running into my Elgato capture card, running into my PC, being recorded with OBS, and it works. Works. I use the word loosely because you can see what I'm seeing. Um, This is just the novelty of it is amusing, and that pretty much describes everything I put on YouTube. This is a cool thing, and it does something cool, and let me show other people this cool thing. Um, Basically, I just felt like recording this because I'm having one of those rare days where I get to work from home because it's right before a long weekend, and it's kind of a slow day at work. So, I'm sitting here with my work computer pulled up, but I'm also doing this. And so what we got here is Game Boy camera footage, but I say footage in that I'm recording the viewfinder because this thing can't take videos. It can hold like 30 photos approximately. I don't know exactly how many. The thing says I have 19 photos left and I don't have that many on here. So it's something around 30. Um, this Google search I just did tells me that the resolution is 128 by 112. And based on my rough approximations of just waving my arm around here, this is running at 2 frames a second. Like seriously, it's like 2 frames a second, maybe three. It's basically nothing. It's hardly even a video. If I were to try and take actual frames, still frames I captured and make a video, we'd get like 1 second of video out of it, and it'd be really stupid. Because obviously this thing can't record video. The capture card in my computer is recording the video. Can't record audio either. It's coming from the earbuds plugged into my phone like how I always do it. But it's just, this is amusing. And I can have OBS set this up as a video source that I can use on my computer. So if I really wanted to, I could set that up on my work computer here and take like Teams phone calls for work with the Game Boy camera as my camera. I will not do that. Probably. Also, I wanted to record some quick photos. So like here's Super Nintendo, a light inside my apartment, a nearby apartment building, a stairwell. That's a spider in its web, if you can tell, and some trees, and that's my computer desk where I'm sitting right now making this. Okay, bye.